Yep.
Tell us how you feel.
I do not play games to be angry, y'all.
Yeah, I get that.
Perfect time to come into this segment because we're angry tonight.
Sea of Thieves is full of cheese, and I am lactose intolerant.
No, Beatrice Cheese can still have a chance to sponsor us, though.
I'm not. I would.
Your lactose intolerance?
I lactose, but tolerance I am on top of.
Oh man, it's like those little mini zombies in Minecraft. Those are the fucking worst, man.
It's
Trying
when
to hit
they get
those
to
things.
be adolescents that they really become a problem.
Oh yeah, they totally have they totally have like an attitude the whole time too. Like, what the fuck, man?
Little zombies coming right at you until some asshole like shoots a fire at them, and then they're also on fire while they're chasing you.
Yes.
And then it's just bad for everybody, and it's your fault because you started the gender reveal. Gender isn't real. You can unsubscribe if you want to.
It's true.
Unsubscribe if you want to. You can leave gender behind.
First off, there's a bunny mug that just made an appearance. Second off, we had a parody song. Oh, it's a llama. Oh, it's even better. I like the llama. Hi. That was we just went live just talking amongst ourselves. So, you know, it happens. Welcome to
tangent
tonight's
counter ready.
Yep, get the tangent counter ready. It's tonight's episode of Angel City Stories. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you all. We had to go get some snacks before the game tonight. All a little hungry. Apparently, I have God rays hitting me. This is fantastic. Either that, or I'm gonna have like one of those cool like cybernetic like burn marks right here. Like, that's the only tan I'm gonna get the entire summer.
You definitely have a side quest for us, I feel like.
It's the golden hour.
Oh my goodness. Alex is still on assignment, but joining me tonight, everybody's all moved around. This is fantastic. To my direct left, she's our queen of chaos and has a new shirt that she'd like to show off. It's Cassie playing Catassie.
Just me and my zaddy issues and my weekly mental breakdown here for you to all be a witness.
Yeah.
Hi, it's you.
To my northwest, he's hanging out, doing his thing, loving life, with a llama mug tonight. It's Pete, playing Buddy Boy, who just took a bite. I'm so sorry.
Hi. I just ate a panda, a chocolate panda.
For the course too, though.
Oh, Jesus. You guys are all moved around on the system now, so like where you guys are on the thing yeah. Hi, we're professionals.
Thanks
just
for
not at
being
this.
here.
Yeah,
Yep,
thanks.
it's all my fault.
Hey, ASMR warning.
Oh, there we go.
Pandas. Next.
Can you
Those were
read?
so delicious. No wonder they're like almost extinct.
Can you
Wow.
record that for me and send it to me, Pete?
Somebody can clip
I
that
need
for
something
us.
for later tonight.
Wow. Is that terms of service? I don't know if it's terms of service. She's having a mental breakdown. It's the Wildling playing Eve. Hi.
That was Cassie's line, not mine, but I really resonate with it.
Are we already breaking even? Haven't even started.
I also have a panda.
Is that a sad panda?
Is this a sad panda? It's going to be a sad panda. I'm going to eat it.
To my northeast, he is our Minister of Destruction. It's Lance playing Blizz.
I once accidentally shot a blow dart through my finger, and that's a story for another time.
I wish he's not making these up, y'all. He's just bringing in. We almost so Pete and I and Joe almost may have a podcast here where we just tell Lance stories for the entire podcast.
Can I guest star? I have some really good ones.
Yeah, it's, you know how they used to do, by the way, to my direct right, he pilots 9-foot Rob, and now like 3-foot Rob. It's Joe playing Muffins, Grifter, and now Cupcake.
And I am also Lance's brother in real life. So I can confirm he has shot a dart through his finger.
Yep.
Among a plethora of other things. Hand injuries feature very prominently in his backstory.
Yeah, he's got skillets for hands. He'll throw a baby if you need him to.
They bounce really well.
What?
No, they don't. That was part of the problem.
My brain heard that he has skillets for hands, and I automatically came up with the fact that maybe he is just a panhandler.
I was gonna go with a terrible rock band from Tennessee.
Handling pans, also in a rock band.
Yeah, it's just
That's way kinder than what I was gonna say.
yeah, just screaming.
Claps iron.
I was just gonna say he's a dumbass, but you know,
New name of a band in Identico, Panhandlers.
he's a dumbass.
That works too.
He's a dumbass is the cover band for the Panhandlers.
The panhandlers only use pans, pots, and skillets as their drum sets.
True.
Is he a dumbass like a cover band of the other band?
Perhaps.
And that he's a dumbass. They play techno country.
Techno country. Having
Rat
heard
mouse.
rap country, I can kind of imagine what that sounds like, and it's awful.
Listen, Timbaland
Don't
did
endorse
not ask
that.
for you to come for him today, okay? And if you are gonna come for Timbaland, have some goddamn respect and send a town car.
But hold on now, could the Panhandlers open up for well-known rap rock band created by one Catassie, the Beastly Soys? That's a callback to episode 7, right there, the Beastly Soys. Callbacks, we got them here. We got them here in season 2. That's all I'm saying. Only 32 tangents, that's all. Okay. Oh, Pete called the tangent on themselves. Well done, sir. Well done.
I gotta be real. Gotta be honest.
That's fine. We gotta be honest in who we are. Oh my goodness. Let's pay some bills. If you have a Twitch Prime sub, go ahead and drop it. It's free. You get to use Jeff Bezos' money for until July 5th, and then you get to use Uncle Jassie's Monday after that for free, because you already pay for Prime probably. So use that. A little bit of money goes to the show, and we can do cool things and continue to make things like these Angel City Story stickers and the Bunny Boy stickers. All of those are beautiful. Look, I'm gonna put them on my eyes like that. Yeah. Somebody in the cast that shall remain nameless until she would like to point out that this is also the trans pride colors. I'm just saying, there's a story there.
Buy them, put them on everything. It's June. We love everybody.
Yeah. This podcast is not marked LGBTQ plus for no reason. Let's put it that way. If you would like to learn even more about the game, help us support us directly, you can get those stickers. You can get In Defiance of Chaos. You can also get the core rule book. Look at that. Look, it's like Insurrection, so it's got there and it's got in the thing behind me. Look at that. Yeah, you can also get it at www.playidentico.com. And Pete held up a tablet because you can go get the PDF of the core rulebook at Drive Through RPG. Just search Identico, and there's a lot of free and really, really cheap missions and supplements that you can get there. And it's a lot of fun. So go support us there. Give us a review. Say nice things about it so other folks can find the game, because the more people we have playing the game, the better. We get to be sharing all these kinds of stories.
This is a grassroots car dealership. We live and die off of Yelp reviews. So please,
Yep.
drop us one. We'll give you $50 off your next car.
I'll beat any offer on a car by $400. Have you guys seen that thing on YouTube?
No.
My spouse does it. It's something where this guy just like comes out of the truck. He's like, "Where the money resides, where the money resides," and he just keeps dancing the whole way while the thing track. Just look it up on YouTube. It's really good. It's hilarious.
I like it. You sold it though. That's good.
Thank you.
Opened the door, and that's important. Evangelism.
Oh my goodness. All right, speaking of evangelism, why don't we catch up everybody on what is happening in the game. When last we met, we have our third or fourth love interest in the game now. Is it fair to say that is it our fourth love interest in the game? I think it's the fourth. Chat, keep me honest. Blizz has found a special someone in his life.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Blizz has...
Whoa.
Blizz, I think, is officially going steady / owes a lot of money to Hades.
A lot of money.
A lot of money. Or favors, whichever comes first. So...
yeah.
Are you used to being with someone who washes? This gotta be a novelty for you.
Oh, he also missed it too. Blizz got relatively clean before he went into Hades.
He did. He got
dressed
up before going to Hades' store.
And may or may not have left
In a good way.
he may or may not have left a pool of something on the counter. Drool mainly.
Mainly the problem with that statement.
Oh my goodness. But I mean, love is, it's the summertime. Love is blossoming now, even in the game. So there you go. We also learned last episode that Eve and Catassie especially are now wanted criminals in the quote-unquote murder of several people in the Angel City Hills. We passed off all of Jack Beecher's, not of Beecher's cheese fame, all of...
What could be.
Could be if they want to. Passed off all of their absconded, no, not absconded, but taken plants. Wild, I believe, threatened Philippe's life if he went to go sell it on the black market. And Philippe is off trying to actually make medicine with the plants, which is what he was told to do.
And I threatened a lot of lives last session, and also Philippe knows that, like, I love him.
Yes.
But also, you listen.
Mama Bear talks, you listen, damn it. We also learned something very important last session. That Daddy Z died and is no more. And Dunzo. Eve and Catassie, for all of their unfortunate runnings in the law, have new glam, so they can now change their looks on command, essentially. They got decked out by Mr. Hades himself, so they can stop being wanted by the law, hopefully. And so, yeah, that is where we picked up. It was a bit of a shopping episode last episode, but that's okay. Everybody leveled up at the end of it too.
Yeah, and he might even say the Zaddy is Dunyan rings.
How? What confirmed that he was Dunyan rings?
Very
Is he
large
gonna come back
explosion.
with like, well,
A present
Okay.
fried cornmeal.
okay, all right. That's fine. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna spoil. I'm not gonna spoil with my guesses.
Let's just say there were some very impassioned speeches before a mansion blew up, and these two drove away, not looking at the explosion, because cool people don't look at the explosion. So there you go.
Look,
Yes.
all we know, he was out of money. And if the board game Monopoly taught me anything, is that if you're out of money, you're dead.
Throw the
Probably
table.
why he blew up.
You throw the table.
If you're out of money, you just need to park in the correct space. The
True.
free ones, and then you get it all back.
Or you just push over your little brother and take all of his money.
That's a very corp approach.
That is very corp approach.
Listen, everybody has growth points in their lives. You cannot hold them accountable for actions that they have done, things to repair and make reparations for if they are still committed to it. So there.
So we're not cancel culture. We're good? People can change. People can grow and learn.
Can change. However, if they are repeatedly showing that they are not learning, then they need to be canceled.
Ah, yes, Bill Clinton. Got it.
You gotta
Being a
grow
narcissist.
through it.
Like Zaddy going from a person to a pink cloud of, mist.
He changed material states.
Yeah, it's a phase change.
He's now a gas.
Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist.
It was his final form, really.
This is a good tangent. If we got a ding for this one, I think this one was worth it.
I'd feel like it was earned. Yeah, I'd feel like it was earned. I'd be okay with it. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, chat.
Um,
I don't know why I'm saying good job, chat, but you guys are great. Keep doing what you do.
Look at you breathing.
Keep watching that rectangle.
Can't watch us from prison, so everyone's out of jail. Good job.
oh my God! If they let people watch us in prison, that would be something else.
It would either make it a lot better or a lot worse.
Very enlightening and educating for a lot of people.
Probably.
I know that.
Probably. Okay. What we're gonna do tonight now, with that recap out of the way, we're gonna pick up, and we are fast forwarding about 2 weeks. Billy has been called back down to Juarez to help a friend in need. He is out of pocket at the moment. Philippe has begun to settle in with a new warehouse and facility. And your actions as a team, because you all leveled up, has garnered you a bit more reputation among the Angel City Underground. And while I understand that Rico was trying to get this whole rising tide and getting like a positive spin on these kind of things, your moniker as the Angel City Outlaws is really the one that is getting some brand recognition. Several people from the Ruby Rats, the Long Beach Familia, and just random citizens doing what they're supposed to do to help the community. After they have done some guerrilla marketing, let's put it that way, for you all. Around the city, the words Outlaws are starting to show up, and the O has the anarchy symbol drawn into it to signify Angel City Outlaws. So your branding is getting out there. It's getting out there. So you guys have laid low for the 2 weeks to let the heat kind of die down a little bit. In that time, Grifter has been making Cupcake behind the scenes. And now, Grifter, can you describe Cupcake for us?
Cupcake is a very small romp. This is kind of basically polar opposite of what Muffins is, which I know thematically is not exactly correct. But basically kind of, I would call him bare bones. Call her bare bones. Doesn't have a whole lot of bells and whistles. Her primary point is stealth, so she's basically just a titanium skeleton with sappy plates for armor and what basically kind of look like he's wearing gloves and booties. He's got silicone coating on his hands and feet to get his whole point is to go inside air vents and not make a lot of clanking, so made a point of stealthing it. But the head, I'm kind of envisioning, Johnny Five from Short Circuit back in the day.
Yes.
Kind of like that.
Okay.
25 is a lot.
Johnny 5 is alive. I don't have an awesome shoulder laser yet.
That would.
But we'll see.
But do you have the eyebrow visors?
That's the best
Nice.
part.
I
Yeah.
need you to do that when you RP as cupcakes.
I'm just gonna sharpen those and use those as weapons, just like headbutting people all the time.
Head stabbing.
And contrary to what's the typical for Grifter, Cupcakes does not have any inbuilt weapons at this time. I mean, I
So
assume she could use a pistol, but that's about it.
So because you've sharpened the eyebrows, she's really just a tiny bicorn.
I basically went from a 9-foot tall monster to basically a robot toddler.
No lasers, no phasers.
Not yet. I spent so much money putting in the electronic suite, so she's an infiltration robot, so she has the ability to connect to networks and act as a remote node for you to connect to.
Okay, but where are her flare launchers?
Those will come later.
Okay, we expected a quality product.
Well, you know, next time you need to go inside, I'm just gonna be like, nah, you didn't think she was cool enough. Sorry. Her feelings
Just
are-
flares
she's
duct taped
open.
around the edge.
You know
road
those
flare.
eyebrow slaps? They're drooped sadly now. Congratulations, you killed a robot spirit today.
Ghost in the Shell.
Animus Machina. I feel like I get big bite-sized vibes from Cupcake.
She's the rogue of the group, apparently. You need to give her a sword and she can backstab.
Hey, I didn't consider giving her a sword.
Oh god. Joe playing a stealth character.
You can have daggers that just like poke out from her arm.
Like the Assassin's Creed blades.
I don't know, but talk to me about the first episode of Angel.
Yo.
Alright, why don't we just like equip her with like scalpels that come out of her fingers, like cat claws? Yes, scalpels that do this. I'm not flipping off the camera.
The Lord. Okay. Cool.
Cool. You've got a new tool
What's up?
tool of mass destruction at this point. Holy shit.
I mean, can I equip her with a dark wave generator?
No. Dark wave generator is bigger than the ROV itself.
Details.
That's why she has drone mode.
Look, we'll put most of it in a bag of holding, okay?
Wrong.
Card.
Wrong game. Perhaps I should mark this as D&D. Oh my goodness. All right. You all have been trying to nerds, thank you. You all have basically laid out a bit of a plan to create the anti-corp, essentially. So imagine the most excellent and ultimate community co-op. You've accomplished 2 of 6 basic things that you need to do. You've gotten weapons in the hands of community members so they can create their own version of the police. You have started making medicines that are not created by Benevolent or the other corporations. Though that is still slow to get off the ground, it's getting there, which means you're able to create street docks and community clinics. You still need to figure out ways to cut off the food supply from the corporations, provide shelter, jobs, and entertainment / information. Because as the moment stands right now, you've got a small information network that Philippe has helped you out with, and some private broadcasts of your signals. Which is how people have been able to see Catassie and Eve's images so well. What are you gonna do? But that quickly gets gobbled up by what would be considered the mainstream media within the city. So what would you all like to do?
Send a shipment of grain with the scourge plague within it.
Wow!
They'll never expect it.
I actually was thinking about something similar, so
The Purge of Stratholme happening in Identico, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, I watch shows from, the year 2000. Why not make video game references from the year 2000? History repeats itself.
honestly, it wouldn't be that hard to engineer a plant to wipe out a crop that they're farming anyways, especially with having access to the plant lab still.
Okay. Are you... Yes, sir.
I just remembered. Wait, this is my intel. Okay, this is something that I know. I should roll a knowledge check as
Okay.
Bunny Boy to see if he would know this.
All right.
But I know this. All right. I'll just do... Is it intelligent? Just an intelligence
Yeah,
check
just give me
about
straight
plants?
intelligence. Yeah, unless you got some
Okay.
science in there. I don't know if you put any other science. What'd you roll?
The first roll with dice that I've been waiting 2.5 years for, and it's a 1.
Oh my god!
Fuck you, you accursed dice.
They're not wormwood dice, are they?
They're the dispel.
Oh
The
shit,
ones
I
that
just
are-
fucking ordered some of
they're cool.
those. Oh
They're
no!
cool. But I mean, we'll
Actually,
see.
that's the exact set of dice I did beat. One of them, at least.
The Emerald Cloud, whatever.
No,
yeah,
I went
these
for
are what
the-
held up everyone's order.
Yeah. No, I went for the bisexual cloud one. They have a bi one. A purple and blue.
Nice. Oh,
Yeah.
They're all beautiful.
Represent
I
my
love it.
people.
Well, okay. I guess never mind. I won't say that because Bunny Boy wouldn't know that.
Okay.
Frustrating.
Would he have an
but-
inkling of it, though?
Okay.
Just talk it out. Let's talk it out here.
Okay. What I was gonna propose is the fields or wherever where they grow the crops. You sneak in kudzu, and kudzu will just eat up everything and smother it, and you can't get rid of it.
Spoken like a true Southerner right there.
Also, blackberries.
Yes, blackberries.
Ooh. So yeah, that's the info I was gonna drop.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, for the most part, Bunny Boy might have been able to pull that up from an anime back in the day too.
True. And I was in college for plants.
12 minutes, about 12 minutes worth of college.
Yeah, you learn this stuff.
Yeah,
He went to college to be a plant doctor.
I am Dr. Boy, not Mr. Bunny. I didn't go to 12 minutes of college to be called Mr.
Dr. Boy.
Listen, it's 50,000 per hour. I can only afford 12 minutes.
Oh, so you're an Amazon lawyer.
I feel like I have to get him one of those lab coats with the stitching on it, said Dr. Boy.
I want that in real life.
Plant Dr. Boy.
Get me a lab coat. I'll embroider it.
Nice. Okay. So you guys wanna start pulling some threads on the food chain piece? Okay, we can do that.
Any of the so Zaddy showed me all of the land holdings and stuff that he had. Was there anything in there that could be turned into a community garden for our use?
Most of it has been repossessed, but small community gardens, yes, but like mass production, not so much. Not unless you tried to take an entire building, and you have to landlord that shit a little bit.
So I think our best bet for feeding people, food production, that sort of thing, is to figure out some sort of way to set up a co-op where if we can get several suppliers that are all buying into the same concept, and then we can kind of diversify our portfolio, for lack of a better term. Portfolio.
I say we could canvass the community and see if we could revive the idea of co-ops.
Yeah, like it used to be a retro thing.
PCC, yep.
I mean, I feel like we could probably either do that or maybe advocate for rooftop gardens and start growing it from there, because then you could put out some propaganda on how to grow your own plants and make it accessible for people at home, tell them how to do it on rooftops, and then you could actually get them to be collected after that. Assuming that media and data works the same way it does today, because if we did that on TikTok, it'd be the same thing.
Oh, so we're just gonna buy some Russian trolls to come on and like push our message for us?
Yeah, if it works.
Exist.
Oh, troll farms still very much exist in a cyberpunk world. That's like half the backbone of the grid right now.
Or cottage industry.
Yeah. Hell, Catassie
You know-
probably knows a large portion of them being in the fringe outside of corporate control for the longest time.
It was a joke to begin with, but that we should probably actually look into see what that would cost.
Actually, my queer consort that I left back in Chicago that I originally was with, that was kind of our thing. We would do like apolitical.
That's A-political. Like, you know.
Anarchy political. Yes.
Yes. How would you like to proceed?
All right, I guess let's put out a blast looking for people who have information about like food growing, food production, like mass. Anybody who used to be a cafeteria worker.
Roll me.
Can I all?
Yes, sir. What would you like to do?
I was gonna say, can I help with my underground? See if there's somebody in the underground that might be able to help too with what she's doing.
So I would say for those, there's two different ways to do this. There's the over the net sort of way of doing it, and then there is the underground whisperer to do it. So if you want to do it just person to person, roll me underground. If you want to do mass research, roll me some networks.
I can help with Liz. I have a lot of
I'm
underground.
gonna do the underground.
Okay.
I rolled a 23 on networks.
I rolled a natural 20 plus 7.
So,
Do you want my help or are you good? I mean, really? Yeah.
I mean, if you want.
Dunked. I tried to alley oop and he just went past me and windmill dunked it. 22.
he says with a 22, like that's, you know.
Yeah, natural 20 though. Nice
Yeah.
throw. It's awesome.
Okay, so we'll start with the underground rolls first with this. As you are, the both of you are sort of driving around the city to different contacts and places. Partially given to you by Catassie, who had the map from Zydarian's house. Partially driven by the people that you were able to. So, Blizz, you were still assuming control of the 3 third eye guys that just seem to be kind of hanging around you.
And I wouldn't mind picking some more up as we go along.
You gotta find them.
Like that, what was that game on GameCube where you had little
Like-
animals you could like pick up, throw?
Pikmin?
Pac-Man? Pikmin, yeah.
Pikmin? Yeah. As you all are going around to different pockets of the city, it's not a surprise that most of the food that is grown within the city is using, you know, products from like benevolence. So fertilizers, starter crops, things like that. Most of the food that is in the city itself, in the fringe, is synthetic dreck. It's not real. Most of the stuff that's in sort of the second city, you're like upper middle class and above, that's where you're getting real sugar, real coffee, real tea, plants, actually grown organic type food. Although organic can be used in a very loose term because everything has got something going on. But you start to kind of be able to put 2 and 2 together. And what makes it down to the fringe is chemically food, it will keep you alive. Much like Soylent and MREs and things like that, that stuff will keep you alive, but it's not great.
Question.
Yes.
I have friends from way back when. Can I roll to contact them, I guess, for more information and help on this?
You can use your connection or you can pay reputation points to use it.
Ooh, woo. How do I do that?
So at level 5, you have a certain amount of reputation points, and you would spend that to do friends in high places or friends in low places, whichever one you need. And you would basically spend that to have a contact out and around.
I think that I would probably have a better chance of doing friends in low places, just considering my background.
Okay. It's a relatively inexpensive cost because this is a background check, so it's like 200 rep basically. Yeah. What do you want from that person? Let's go with that.
I want to put feelers out to see if there is anybody they know of that might have heirloom seeds or may have connections with the seed libraries, because those would most likely exist even if there was a nuclear fallout in North America.
The Abuela Network.
Oh. we can talk about that next, because we need to get like an army of food, so like made food too.
Give me a roll. You have advantage on that roll.
That was a very, well, it was dicey, I guess. I rolled a 19.
That's almost as bad as what got put in the chat with granite.
Did you hear that, chat? Dicey. Dicey. She got choked.
I heard it. I died a little inside.
Wow. So cool. I'm dating that. Dating her.
Puns
Big
should
thumbs
never
up.
happen.
Big win, yeah. Big win.
Yeah.
Weirdly, I'm feeling shamed right now.
Nope. We're here for this, okay? We are here for this. She's got a shirt that says fucking Zaddy issues. All right, wait, no, that way. She's got a shirt that says Zaddy issues. If we're not here for puns, I don't know what the fuck we're doing.
We don't do shame, baby.
No.
We only get one life.
YOLO. So, all right, I'm gonna get back to being somewhat serious for a second. With a 19, okay, so you tell me how much you want to get into your background here, but because your background right now has been explored a lot on this show, but kind of in very like secretive, saucy ways, but
That's how I would want my background explored, yeah.
I was like, yeah, never mind.
Sorry, set it up. Keep going.
I'm gonna roll a background check now. Oh look, natural 1. Fucking literally a natural 1. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh shit. I was going for the joke and the dice helped me. There we go. Yeah, so your experience and the people that you knew before joining the Outlaws here, you know of groups of people on the outside. Much of it can get into the city, but as you know, most of that stuff needs and is grown outside of the city. So much even so that like most of Benevolent's food is grown in hydroponic style like vertical farms out in the desert, in Dubai, and in other places like that. They're not even grown most of the time in America. They're suborbital, flown from half across the world and into distribution centers, and then distributed out.
All right, then.
So most
I'm gonna
of,
tell
yeah, go
everybody
ahead.
that.
What's that? Yeah,
I'm gonna tell everybody that.
okay. Catassie, with your knowledge, you've been able to pick up on many of the shipments. So between you, Digi, and Katrine, you've been able to pick up on several of the shipments that come in and out of the port. You were able to track some of those shipments back to several of the grow houses, for lack of a better term, around the world. And be able to track several of the payments coming in from Santa Fe Megaplex to Angel City. And you've been able to, you picked up on some very interesting and weird kind of internet chatter regarding Benevolent and moving to Angel City.
Like about Benevolent moving to Angel City?
Yes. With your, give me just a like intelligence or like history check kind of thing with it.
Ten.
That's enough though. 10 is enough. Quick cursory checks and just kind of things pinging around in your mind going, Benevolent just came to Angel City. They came from Santa Fe Megaplex. Them building a new tower in Angel City means they are possibly abandoning a whole nother Megaplex to come to Angel City. Now, those plans have been both set back and then also put right back, doubled after your attack on that tower downtown. But it's been very clear that they are meaning to put their headquarters here in this town and not in the Santa Fe Megaplex anymore.
Do I have the ability to tell if they're moving out or expanding?
Give me a software check. Let's let the dice figure it out.
23 again.
With a 23, you're only picking up on pieces and parts of chatter of moving through different parts of the net as you were searching for different Benevolent checkpoints and things like that. They are moving for the most part. They will leave some space. They no Megaplex unturned, so to speak. But they are very much wanting to make their headquarters in Angel City and no longer where they were from.
That means, so are they going to be setting up the same sort of like hydroponic grow operation? Like, do they have one of those in Santa Fe, or is that all in Dubai?
Some of it's in Dubai. Some of it is outside of the Megaplex in Santa Fe. But most of it is not in America.
Okay. So I'm thinking if they're in the process of moving here, they're going to be in the process of setting up shop, getting shipments, getting, stuff coming in. We can divert a certain amount of those to our own for our own uses without them noticing too much, because like they account for a certain amount of shrinkage. So if we diverted some of the supplies that they're using to set up a new headquarters here, then we would have at least part of what we need to set up a grassroots baby headquarters, I would think. Do I have the ability to see like what they're having shipped in, or like what their timeline is?
How would you like to go about doing that?
Can I send Digi on an adventure?
Yes.
Because I would imagine, is Katrine still employed by Benevolent? Is she still under the radar?
It's, from what Katrine can tell on the outside, she no longer has a chip. That was removed. So she no longer has a way of necessarily accessing her accounts anymore inside of that. Her bank accounts, any of that stuff, her car, like none of that stuff is really, available to her. When she went off the grid, and basically joined you all in outlawness, basically. So while her physical and mental skills and things like that are around, her ability to access certain things in the Benevolent Corporation, she would know how the system is done, but she would no longer have her authorization per se to get back in.
But she could provide enough framework to tell Digi where to look for, like, where that information would typically be housed.
That she would have some access to. An EA working for that level of corporate leader has access to a lot of things that most people don't have a chance to.
Okay, so I want to hit Katrine up on a secured line and ask her what the, what's the file structure like? Where would they put things like strategy documents for this move or merger or whatever they're doing? Where would a timeline be? Who's the exec in charge of those projects?
Katrine is still at Rico's house and kind of goes off to the side. It's a little bit of a party still at Rico's house. And so she kind of goes off to an upstairs bedroom on the video call. And you can see her kind of plop down on the bed, and she's wearing just a tank top and like a flannel shirt over top with like jeans and stuff. And so all of that just kind of like plops down with her. And she sits down and kind of like crisscross applesauce is looking at you. And she kind of looks at it and she goes, well, I mean, I was kind of in charge of that. Like, it was partially my job to be working on some of those transfers here to Angel City.
So what can you tell us about potential vulnerabilities in the supply line where we could possibly divert?
She goes to kind of think through, and she's like, they're going to be going heavily in caravan. They're going to be running essentially like planes and landing them like we're building our own version of the airport on the outskirts. They'll be running in a lot of heavy equipment into like heavy equipment. Like she kind of like takes a step back and she's like, heavy fucking equipment for like the top floor too, like servers I've never seen before, like gigantic ones. And she's like, you can see she's like trying to rack her brain of like, okay, the logistics network that I set up was, we're getting certain pieces coming in, and like, and she's kind of like mumbling to herself. She's like, okay, these are going to be coming in via the car, then we'll get a couple people moved in, and then we have to like set up and try to find in corp housing. We're going to be moving those execs over. Like she's just kind of started rattling all these things off in her head of the things that like Piper had asked her to do all along the way. And it's been a few weeks since she's been to work, but she's trying to kind of sit there and think through all of the different steps. And she's like, if it was up to me, I think we'd bring in a lot of the equipment via the planes. Some of it will be coming through tractor trailer, but it's just quicker just to drop it in and get it up to the main floor. In terms of like, and then are you asking specifically about food and stuff like that? Or are you asking just generally? Because you kind of got her on a tangent.
Food is the most immediately pressing, but we're going to need all infrastructure stuff.
And she's like, and she sends you a list of what she can remember, and it's very like has like quickly scribbled into a glow. She's like, does any of these ring a bell? And like, it's just a bunch of like server style numbers that she just kind of like scribbles on the glow, and then it shows up on your AR on the other side. And roll me a networks check. Let's see if you actually know them.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Would we be able to use New Haven as maybe a place to grow things?
We'll get to that in just a second. What'd you get, Catassie?
17.
You recognize some of the numbers, some you've never heard before. To your question, Eve, when the last that you were there, for the brief couple of nights that you were there, as you were looking through like basically the directory for New Haven, there are entire floors inside New Haven that are dedicated to agricultural. So they pump in artificial sunlight, they, fertilize the soil, they make sure it's, got the correct amount of moisture, true kind of hydroponics inside farming sort of thing. The thing that you would know is that there are a lot of people in New Haven. That mountain range now holds a lot of people that are hungry. And so while they probably could spare some, there are also other towns around New Haven that you imagine probably rely on that mountain to provide them with some semblance of food. Even in barter and trade.
Would they be open to sharing their research and processes for growing inside, though? Because I feel like it would probably be a good idea, even if we're going to be, growing and taking over Benevolence Tower, possibly. I would like to also posit that we have a secondary location that is either underground or if, off somewhere, so that they can't just take it out in one go, because we're going to be dealing with a lot of, retaliation. Yep. Maybe. Who knows?
I think it's, judging for what you know, and Catassie would probably be the expert in that, but you do still have friends on the outside, of which you have learned a lot from. That's what I can give you. Specific to New Haven, Catassie's probably your best subject to that. Now, Catassie, with those numbers, a little bit of background. The ones that you recognize are supercomputer level server systems. Things that you have only come across in notes, white papers, types of things in the past. Things you would love to get your hands on, but not things that you have ever actually encountered in real life. You've seen and you've heard about them, but never actually interacted with many of them.
Can I send Digi on an info dig for the ones I didn't recognize, just to make sure it's all the same thing?
Give me Give me a networks check and add Digi's D8 to it.
Hang on, math is happening.
Math is happening.
There was a natural 20 and a 7 and 6. That is
33.
Yeah, you did the math.
DM math good. With a 33, to put it lightly, Digi comes back with like stars in his eyes, but like the big anime stars, like kind of one of those things. He still doesn't know what a couple of them are, but what he does come back with is several more of the ones that you don't know out the thing are like newer models, upgraded specs, more hardware. And so like, you know, a lot more things that are happening in that sort of space. So conjecturally, you could think that even the ones that Digi can't figure out what they are could be hardware stuff.
And you said they're just airdropping it straight into the top floor of the building?
Could be.
Let me think.
Okay. You having a thonk?
Just the one, though.
Just the one. Okay. What are the rest of you doing while Catassie is having a think upon server architecture?
Polishing up and practicing with Cupcake.
I'm going to be talking to the Third Eye guys that are there and see if they can convince some of their friends to, some of the other Third Eye guys to at least come visit or come meet me.
Roll persuasion or intimidation, whichever one you would like.
Intimidation. That would be 15.
Okay. Let's see. So, the few of them that are still alive in Angel City, eventually meet up with you at a local bar. There's only about 3 more, and they come in, ragged, torn jeans, torn t-shirts. They sit down and they look around and they look over to the rest of the people who you're welcome to name, because you can name whoever you want to. But they all look at you and go, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
I'm Blizz. Apparently I'm the leader. Or a leader. Say it just like that too.
Okay.
I'm from Chicago. I don't know if that really means anything to you.
They all look around and it's like, they look back at the other 3 and they're like, "You fucking serious? You fucking serious?"
Mm-hmm.
As they look at it, they go, they just kind of laugh. And one goes up to the bartender and starts to try to like shake him down for like free booze, essentially.
I will probably, seeing him do that, because I like going to bars and I like this bar, I'm gonna slam probably, let's say my grenade launcher on the table really loud. And be like, "We don't do that here. Go across the street at least."
Roll intimidation for me.
That was 14 plus 5.
The guy turns around from roughing up the bartender and turns back around to you, and he looks down, and you have your insignia of the eye with the sun rays coming off of it and the crown at the top. And as you kind of just set down the grenade launcher, you've got that part of your forearm showing. And he comes up and he goes, "Look, motherfucker, And he gets in real close to your face. He says, I don't know who the hell you think you are, but we don't take orders from freaks like you. And he kind of looks you up and down.
I'm gonna start a fight and just pull my pit bull, put it underneath his chin, and be like, you can either, die or you can listen to what I'm saying.
Roll dexterity for me.
Okay, good. That's one of my good ones. That was 19 plus 4? 3. Sorry, 3.
Do you pull the trigger or not?
Only if he looks like he's going to continue arguing.
He goes to grab the gun from you as you pull it out.
I mean, I probably would attempt to, avoid him doing that.
Well,
Oh, actually, can I take my raw leg and try to crush his knee?
well, roll initiative for me.
20 plus 3.
Okay. You get to go first in this particular thing. So as you are bringing it up to his chin, he tries to grab the barrel of the gun and tries to keep it from going up under his chin. What do you do?
Well, I'm going to distract him by either crushing his knee or kicking him in the nuts with my leg.
Well, what would you like to? You have choices. These are choices you can make.
I'm gonna kick him in the nuts because that sounds like fun. And steel against fleshy bits.
Roll attack for me.
What do I add to that?
Man after my own heart.
You roll dexterity for that because you're kicking.
So 19 plus 3.
I rolled an 18. So, roll damage. Let's see. What is a Rav? What is it? What is your punch? Muffins. Called shot to the nuts. Yeah. What's the physical damage on the punch for the Rav? Let's see. I gotta look this up. I haven't done this in a while.
My strength on for Grifter. I was like, that's way too low. My strength on muffins is 24, so plus 4.
So plus 4. So I think it's a 1d. I think it's a 1d6 plus 4. If I believe correctly. And look up combat. Let's see, combat proficiency. Do you have martial arts or anything like that, Blizz?
It's got knife. Oh wait, knife, pistol, and heavy weapons. So probably not.
Oh, so 1d4 plus 4 then, because you are untrained in kicking people with a Rav leg.
So that's 8 then.
Okay. I mean, it's a shot squaw, so let's see. Oh, it's not good. So you this is like a Han shot first scenario where like you bring the gun out, but then you just kick him in the nuts, and you see him just double over and fall. And like you're just on like a really shitty wooden table, and he almost like tips the table over as he like hits the ground, just both knees on the ground, doubled over, like ah.
I'm gonna whisper in his ear, be like, I have a friend that has sharp metal bits that would love to meet, you on their foot.
Let's see. The other two just kind of look at you and are kind of like just look at this very awkward situation like, hi? Who are you? And like one tries to, like the other one tries to get like his friend up, but like he's hurting.
Well, for one, my name is Blizz. These three, and I'm pointing out the other guys that came with me, they seem to, at very least, acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me. Okay.
So, I
Why'd
wouldn't want...
I get a notice me senpai vibe off that?
I mean, I'll tell you where I'm going to be at and you can make calls to whoever you need to. But I could use your help.
They look at you and they're like, you need our help. What do you need?
Mainly guard duty, teaching some people how to fight, you know, maybe stealing some, you know, maybe seeds or food.
That when you say stealing and fighting and stuff like that, they kind of go, they kind of look at us like, this guy might actually be one of us. Fucking hell. And you're like, the other two are just kind of like, all right, we're here for a good time. And then the guy on the ground is still crying.
I say, my only request is you do not rob from the people we're trying to help. Corpse fair game, or corpos fair game, anybody but the people we're helping.
They kind of pause for a second. They're like, okay. Like the light bulb is like slowly flickering on in their heads a little bit. Like, all right, but they don't quite comprehend what's about to happen.
Well, is your friend, you know, the one cowering, I'm assuming? Is he going to be helpful, or do I need to end him now?
They're like, dude, Ricky's fine. Just Ricky's fine. Like, he got a mouth on him. He like to talk a lot, but he'll be okay. He'll be okay. Won't you, Ricky? Won't you? Ah!
Do any of you have contacts with anybody, any other gangs, or any more of the Third Eye?
The other one that hadn't talked yet kind of like raises his hand sheepishly, and he's like, I have my cousin is back home.
Okay. Well, contact him and see if, mention the name Blizz, and see if you can get them to send some more people down here to help.
What are we helping do?
Helping get some friends started so they don't have to rely on the court. And fun, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Where do I tell him to come?
I'm just gonna drop a pin on the area, the house that I know where is at.
Okay. So you drop a pin at Rico's house. Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
I've been staying there.
He's like,
So
okay.
remember to drop the name Blizz.
Blizz. Okay.
And if they need a description, tell them the guy with the lime green mohawk and I think kilt got kilt. I'm wearing kilt right now.
Okay.
They should know, but they may not.
Lime green hair and a skirt. Got it.
Not lime, neon.
Neon. Okay. Green.
Just-
Got it.
And I'm gonna put this out there. Just remember, if I catch anybody robbing from the people we're trying to help and not the corpse, either I will kill you or my friend will. No questions asked.
Okay. Can I have a beer?
Yes, if you go and ask nicely.
Do you have any money?
Just open the tab on Blizz.
Okay. And he walks over to the bar, and the bartender is kind of like, and he just kind of looks at the little kid, and the little kid just kind of looks back at him, and he's like, "What the fuck do you want?" And the kid goes, that man over there said I could have a beer." And he looks down at the kid and he's like, "How old are you?" And he's like, 22. And the bartender's like, "Son, I was not born yesterday." and he just picks up like a small glass, sets it down, pours him a little bit of something, and slides it over to him. He's like, you need some hair on your chest before you come back and ask like a man. Take this. And the kid, and then just does the like weird freak out face, like, "Arr!" But he doesn't hawk. He takes it and then puts the glass back down and kind of like shakily walks back over to where you guys are at.
You ready to make that call?
Yeah. Let me go outside and make the call.
Do it.
Yes. Oh, okay. And he goes to walk out of the bar. Light pours in from the outside into a neon bar as he goes out in the broad daylight.
At that, I'm going to holster my grenade launcher, but keep the pit bull on the table.
Holster a grenade launcher.
Yeah. Just in case the puddle on the ground decides he wants to mouth off again.
Okay. What Buddy Boy, Grifter Muffins Cupcake. You have a lot of nouns, my friend.
Grifter Muffins Cupcake.
Yeah. It's McGrifter now. So it's Muffin Cupcake McGrifter.
I endorse this. Assuming I have cupcakes operational.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know. Let's see, what else could I do? I mean, I could field test cupcakes by running over trying to punch Lance in the nuts with it. Or Blizz.
He's in a completely different part of the city at this point.
I didn't say it was going to be a short run.
Do you want to try to stealth a robot through the city? Like, we could roleplay that if you want to.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, so since Cupcakes is ready, I'm gonna phone up Catassie and Eve. So to get a group call going here. And ask them if they need any assistance with anything, that I am free to do whatever, and I have a new toy.
This is oddly... Never mind. Catassie, Eve?
I feel like this is a trick of the Fae.
I don't know what that is. I wasn't a nerd in high school.
Listen here,
there-
sir.
Yes, you were.
Are there cyberpunk fae?
I mean,
Just like
there's...
shrouded in neon?
Yeah, I was gonna say that
Listen.
there's people cosplaying all the time in Cyberpunk.
When McGrifter is free and offers to help, that's a whole lot like, may I have your name? That's all I'm
Look,
saying.
if you don't want help, let's go hang out with Bunny Boy and we'll just add more flare launchers to things.
I mean, we definitely need help, but I'm scared.
I mean, I can't fault you for that. I was gonna try to think of something to spin that, but honestly, like at this point, I can't fault you for that. That's probably a good feeling.
McGrifter, you do me a frighten.
At least I'm honest most of the time.
You still have a favor that you can call in with Noel Juliet, and he has favors he can call in for you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna remind the group of that. Hey, Noel said that we could do things. He could help us out with stuff. We need to get outside of the city. He can hook us up. I presume, I'd have to check with him, being able to get us outside the city may also translate and be able to get something into the city.
Lots of
But Bunny Boy is reading Business for Dummies. currently due to the idea that like, he thought about the possibility of using some of his money for an anime studio, and now he's got to know the business. So
Yep.
he's reading a book, and that is where I'm putting 2 skill points
Nice.
to level up. Boom! Character development, kinda character sheet development.
Just
So-
as a heads up, like, roll me that business, actually, Bunny.
My big
Yo, I got
question
you.
now is, does your anime studio need flare launchers?
Probably. The first thing that he picked up on was advertising and drawing people in with bright lights. So, yes. Let's see. Business is what, under intelligence?
Correct.
So that would be a 22.
Okay. For you to successfully make an anime studio, you're going to need some sort of broadcast equipment. While you can have people that will make the anime and stuff like that for you, you're going to need a way to get the signal out to the people. Or you're going to need to be able to convince one of the current stations to broadcast your anime.
Is there a version of YouTube where we can take a camera, like where we can upload a video? We just took a handheld camera and we videotape a flip book, or just take a picture per frame and like sloppily lay them so it's like really shaky
So
for the first feature. Low budget.
low budget. Most of social media is owned by one corp or another.
Okay.
So if it's
I
anti-corp,
mean,
just throwing that out there.
isn't this show anti-corp and we're on a platform owned by the biggest mega corporation?
Yeah, and I wish they would.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Okay. Good point. Can I just mass send something via video via Bluetooth to all?
You could use part of Felipe's network, yeah, if you wanted to do it that way.
Just dust off
Ooh.
LimeWire.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say, can we is there a way to do it old school LimeWire style, like the My Spoon Is Too Big cartoon, and have it float around? Guerrilla
style?
advertising and broadcasting. Yeah,
Okay.
that's how you get those roots deep in there.
Yeah.
I read that in Business for Dummies as well.
Yeah. All right. I tell you what. You be working on that business pitch for me, and we're gonna go take a bio break. And when we come back, we'll talk about bearshare.com, which don't go look that up because that might be something terrible.
the domain.
That might be terrible, and I'll have to look it up off stream just in
Look
case.
it up right now.
Someone purchase that domain and then we'll sell it later and fund Identico.
Oh.
Okay.
It's not a real website. You can't reach it.
You can't reach it? Okay. We'll take
It's
a look.
available. Go buy it.
Go buy it. All right. You guys hang tight right here. We will be back here in just a minute. We're going to run some commercials. If you're a Twitch Prime or one of our subscribers, you shouldn't see commercials, but it's a terrible mega corporation, so you never know. Otherwise, we'll be back here in 5 to 10, and we'll continue our story for you. Okay? See you in a bit. Now you want to make me watch CrossFit fails. Now I gotta go watch that.
You should, because it's hilarious.
I can't take CrossFit seriously because of how much of it sounds erotic. I'm sorry, the clean and jerk, no, sir, you can keep that.
Yeah. No, why? Wild looks perplexed, but that is actually a thing that somebody told me to do at a gym one time, and I was like, "Excuse me, out in public? Is it that
That's
kind
called
of
a
gym
shower.
here? Yeah, that's shower play.
Excuse
Thank
me,
you.
this is I need to go to the Planet Fitness where people can't talk to you like that.
Right?
A few years ago, there was a sports medicine guy doing an AMA, and he said like his client base was made up of like 75% CrossFitters who hurt themselves trying to do something.
Isn't that how you know that everybody does CrossFit though? Because they just talk about CrossFit all the time. Everybody that did CrossFit that I've ever known, most of it is all people that I've worked with in the past. that I don't work with anymore that
vegan?
don't watch this thing. Or they talk about CrossFit. That's about it.
Exercise equipment of Herbalife people.
Basically,
It's a lifestyle, bro.
it's a lifestyle, bruh. I like to throw shit
PR
like
my cleaning jerk.
yeah. I like to swing ropes around and pick up tires and shit.
For all those
I'm sorry,
times
I grew up on a farm. I didn't realize that you could monetize that.
That's why I got such broad shoulders. I would have learned that a long time ago.
Brock
I
Lesnar.
totally could have afforded Jinkos if I had just been using my noodle.
There's so many.
And you wouldn't have chores to do either, because you'd have other people doing your choring. So I think that's what is it?
man,
Huckleberry Finn and what's his face with the
Tom Sawyer?
painting the fence. Yeah,
Tom Sawyer?
that's you.
Yep.
my coach in high school football made us do the thing where you flip over the tractor tires, and he loved making us do those in the morning because the first person that run up and flip it up would just get doused in like tire smelling water that had gotten in there overnight.
Yeah, do you do
Public school.
Well, this is also
why
this
Oklahoma. This
is
is
also,
why Oklahoma falls. Shut up, Joe. This is why Oklahoma falls where they do in the national education.
well, this is also the coach that made us push his like old ass like 70s Ford truck.
Mr. Curtley.
Because the little pushing sled for the football team was broken, so he's like, just push my truck. It's the same thing. You just sit in it and put it in neutral.
I feel like every time we come back from break right now, it's telling horrible tales of growing. Yeah, there you go, Pete. It's we all came from terrible
Slapping
places.
some spoons on my knees.
Alternate title for this stream is the Recovering Midwesterners podcast.
See, I think once we wrap up this campaign, then we're just gonna come see you all for a shorter time on Wednesdays and just talk to you. That's all we're gonna do. And if you guys decide
be
to,
called-
yeah, you know,
Game of Ken. Game of Ken. That's it.
that's the entire Lannister clan, actually.
Yeah. It's ivy, not a tree.
I have so many debts to pay if we are Lannisters. Can we not? Can we literally pick any other house?
I'm a Stark. That's just how it goes. Or a wildling, you know, like my name.
Yeah, yeah.
I've House of
Who-
Waffle.
Who was the witch lady that shot a shadow out of her vajayjay in that house?
Red
The
I'm
mages.
gonna go with it.
Yeah, the
Melisandre?
Crimson Witch house.
Yeah.
Wait, are you wanting?
Yeah, Melisandre.
Babies out of your JJ?
I mean, I'm a bow. What?
I think that's just called farting.
Anyway, so the game.
And yes,
If Lance is involved, yes, demon babies come out of his ass. Dude cleared the grand hallway of a Titanic reproduction with a fart.
Make sure you support the podcast by subscribing to twitch.tv/Identico for more butthole and vagina shadow smoke jokes. Or not. You know, pay $5. Put in your feedback. Your vote matters.
I mean, that's a good deal. $5 for, vagina and butthole demon babies.
I don't know what they normally run for, but probably that's good.
Oh
I was
Jesus!
trying to catch him on a BOGO deal.
Welcome back, y'all. Last we left, Bunny Boy was reading his business book and trying to figure out how to start an anime studio.
I had a brilliant idea about that.
Oh, okay. Let us hear it.
What if we use the anime to put subliminal messaging out into the crowd to get people to our cause?
That was the plan. That's exactly it. That's my contribution to the plan. The weasel.
Jesus Christ.
Encino Man. Watch it.
We've officially gone completely off rails, caverns, canyons. This entire stream tonight. It's
I
fantastic.
don't think we're in the solar system anymore.
I'm pretty certain we have gone to the moon, Alice. To the moon. So we were talking distribution methodology.
Yeah, you said Felipe has a network?
Well,
Weird
it's
word. Mid butthole baby.
FNN?
Distribution.
yes. So you guys have previously used that network to it's a very underground network that Felipe was using, and Wildling was broadcasting live from you guys' protests slash heist slash murder hobo spree, I guess.
Is it like the pirate radio frequencies back in the day
Yeah, basically.
type of thing?
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
it's like when you try to pirate the MMA stream, because who the hell wants to pay for that?
ESPN Plus and spend extra money? No thanks. Terrible deal. Anyway, I have feelings. Yeah, let's use the Felipe News Network. The FNN protocol. Send that bitch over the airwaves.
FNN. I didn't even think about it being FNN. Yeah.
No.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, like, that seems like a pretty good place to start since it's more accessible instead of like, yeah, what?
Because we have previously fucked up a TV station. We could go back there. We know the lay of the land now, and I mean, isn't that where we made a friend with a shotgun to the knee? Or is that a different place? She shot so many knees with shotguns, I don't remember where they are anymore.
There is some shade here.
That it may have been maybe a little bit sudden for him to be kneecapped, but I feel like it is definitely common sense not to hit the giant red button in front of the person who is holding a gun up at you. Just saying.
Whatever lets you sleep at night.
Okay, bud. I know we have
Is this
so many episodes. So many episodes with you. Doing the same damn thing.
Are you guys bitching at each other over the Quancom?
Yeah.
Just trying to read a business book and you guys are at each other. Reading.
You can't read.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Just
an
coming for
audio book.
everybody now.
That's why your fighting is so problematic.
They're also blowing my buzz.
Yeah, Grifter. So shut up.
I would respond to someone out there showcasing that they don't have very much genitals.
Bless you, Mallo. Bless you.
That's a reference to the people outside my window with their loud ass cars overcompensating.
We got
Oh,
it.
okay.
We got it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about your penis.
Basically. Which is the
To
greatest
the
thing
car
ever.
owner.
My children both yell that at people with loud cars as we go down the road now.
You're welcome.
We're good and we're parents. We are not good parents.
Usually it's sorry about your penis, bro. But anyway, back on track. No penis related tangents this time.
Okay.
Was that a yay or nay on hitting the TV station again?
You know, I was thinking about it, about like just slipping in there as a server security maintenance guy in my onesie that says server guy, and sticking a thumb drive in there and just making their thing broadcast the anime on all their stations.
What about Ben?
Well, why don't we talk to our local hackerino over here? And Catassie, do you have any idea how hard it would be for us to pull a max headroom with anime? I guess she doesn't get the reference.
You're 2 memes deep on me, and
Pirate broadcast. Take over a broadcast to this.
All right, hang on. In,
The literal
in-
cringing.
in Chicago, back in the day, there was this pirate broadcast called Max Headroom, and it literally broadcasted out this like weird, crude person that was like a puppet kind of thing. Like he had a mask on, like one of those weird like masks and shit like that. And he would say some weird ass shit, and he took over the airwaves in Chicago, a major metroplex in America, for a short amount of time, and it's become known as the Max Headroom incident. Which ironically, Max Headroom went on to be like a counterculture icon for MTV too.
Yeah.
So go fucking figure that shit out.
And he was in Back to the Future Part 2.
Yes.
They had a thing. Seriously, just Google it. It's like a huge pop culture.
I'm gonna send her a
I
link.
guarantee you've seen it. You probably just don't know what it's called.
That's
Yeah.
what that's from. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. The first anonymous.
Basically, yeah.
And they never caught who
Okay.
did it.
Catassie is from Chicago, so now she feels especially dumb for not getting that reference.
Well, I mean, to be fair, in this timeline, that's like 110 years ago. So
That's some OG hacker lore, I feel like.
It is.
Retcon knew that. Cassie dumb as hell. Okay, so I don't know, Mallo, what do I roll for that to determine how hard that will be?
That would be networks, I believe.
Did math get harder?
As we get a little bit older, math gets harder. I don't know, maybe.
I thought I was joking about having a mental breakdown, but like simple arithmetic escapes me tonight. Six is 22, right?
Yes.
I got that.
Sorry. Chat's going with the Max Headroom thing because yes, it did actually interrupt Doctor Who on WGN.
How dare he?
Yeah, it was back in the day. 1987.
Did you say WGN, now the CW?
No, WGN is not
Or-
the CW. That's UPN you're thinking of.
Okay.
WGN is still
UPN.
its own network and stuff like that outside of Chicago. So
Wow.
Clown.
yeah. And also the reason why I'm a huge Chicago everything fan. Thank you WGN for being one of the few stations I could pick up back home. With a 22, things are not necessarily broadcast in the same way as they do in traditional radio media. So things are digital signals now. They are encrypted signals that go to different pieces of hardware as a way to essentially make you have to pay for basic shit. So if you think that paying for streaming services is bad now, you gotta pay for like everything in 2099. And small parts of that encrypted signals are sold with glows. Some of it is extra pirated from, but it is not impossible, but hard to sort of like overwhelm a digital signal within a city as large as Angel City, because there are a lot of towers and a lot of Wi-Fi networks that do read broadcasting of all those signals. If you want to hit the mainstream, let me put it that way.
Maybe backup plan if Bunny Boy's brilliant plan of being the cable guy or whatever, server guy, that's what it was, and doesn't work.
What about Ben?
Ooh, Ben. Forgot about him.
True. I want to say, Joe, I appreciate that you said the first plan, the plan A, is Bunny Boy coming in as the cable guy.
What if
Okay, Catassie,
what if we get the security guard from the TV station to help us by using his mixtape as the soundtrack to our anime? If we have an inside guy,
What was his name? D-Live?
Dylon.
And
D.
if he doesn't
Dylon.
do it, we can
Dylon the
substitute
King.
his other knee.
You can,
Like
God
I'm
damn it.
super stumpy.
Oh my god.
My business book says you don't want to go to physical threats. First thing.
oh, so you didn't get the show
I'm
version.
Oh, so
yeah.
it's not prohibited as an option. It's just not the first one. All right, I got it. See, I'm learning business through you.
Yeah, there's like 28 chapters. I'm on 3. So that's maybe
Enough for college.
we'll find out. Yeah. Okay. Get an MBA.
Just learn it as you go. Just feel it out. It'll be fine.
Bunny Boy, are you watching the vid screens, just trying to figure out what channels and things like that you want to put it on?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm kind of like doing that crackhead energy. Like, I got some ambition for the first time in my life. And like, this is within reach. And I'm just like, got that crackhead research energy. I'm looking at the screens. I got my book in my hand. I'm writing. Just,
Yeah.
these channels. Yes. So the answer to your question is yes.
So, as you are flipping through channels, looking through things and stuff like that, you actually land on one of the NMNS, the New Media Info Systems broadcast channels. And there is, what catches your eye is, it's one of those talking head things, but the visual behind the talking head person is actually a recreation of what has become the Angel City Outlaws logo. And he, you know, the ticker is going the whole 9 yards, and he's just going on a rant the whole time. And he says, you know, I, for one, can't stand the lawlessness and chaos gripping our city. It's hedonistic. Their love of violence and debauchery. Who are they? Who are these Angel City Outlaws? I'll tell you, they're filth.
Oh, this motherfucker.
Miscreants and
That guy.
hooligans.
Alex Jones vibes over here.
I mean, he's right on one of the situations. One of the people.
Are we turning the frog?
Turning the
gay?
freaking turning the frogs gay. Liberal media.
They want to take everything away from you. Do you want that? Do you want to wake up one day and be in a rundown shack because they wanted to reappropriate everything that you have worked for? No, I certainly don't.
This is making me so angry in real life. Like because it's so on the nose. I fucking hate this. Okay. This
Where
guy.
does he live?
That's the
I can
one.
Go shoot him some.
Well, what? Okay, so you ask it like this guy, this channel, his program. That's what we want to do. So
That's up to you. I'm just giving you what's happening.
I want Dylon's mixtape as the background music, if possible. It's fine if not. But on his green screen behind him, I want some hardcore hentai to just start going. And I will roll whatever. But there's about to be some tentacles and some blushies and all sorts of stuff.
That
Oh,
kind
and
of
we
thing.
don't do the stupid block censoring at whatever this studio
No.
is.
So okay. So you now have a vendetta out to go get this guy. Essentially, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Okay.
Fuck you, Sean Hannity. I mean, this dude.
So all of the imagery and the Chiron and stuff like that is actually controlled within the TV studio, essentially. So it'd be very hard to hack that because it's kind of like direct to the broadcast. And I think the only person with Dialon's contact information might be Eve, just as an FYI. I think she got it after that episode.
I'll settle for him talking and just the whole screen being hentai. He doesn't have to be on the screen.
I mean,
like Alex Jones narrating the Doom trailer, like his monologue about demon babies, and then the Doom video.
I mean,
going.
There's some you could do some pretty embarrassing stuff if you're at the TV station. If you're trying to interrupt his broadcast, that's a different role you're gonna need some help on.
When you said that you can do some embarrassing stuff when we're in the studio, the only thing I could think of is,
oh god,
this is Ron Burgundy signing out. Fuck you, San Diego. Let's just put something on the teleprompter and see if he reads it.
That's a good start. We could test the system with that. What do you think? Catassie, what do you think? Would it be easier just to pop something up on the teleprompter or full scale?
I mean, I am always a fan of the drama, so I say we hit it from both angles if we can.
Okay. I like
put
it.
some wild shit on the teleprompter so that he actually ends up narrating the hentai.
Yeah. I want to work in the phrase dick butt McFartwagon.
That's quality.
And-
Is quality.
Thank you. And then have the hentai up as well.
I'm a little bit proud of you right now, Peter.
Thank you.
I'd like to see his look of proud of you and raise that to a lot of proud of you. Dick butt McFartwagon.
Thank you.
all right. How do you want to go about this?
I want to do it.
Roll for doing
You
it,
do
Pete.
that.
Roll for doing it for me, buddy.
Let's see. Is there a skill called doing it? Stamina? Oh, I'm -1. All right. So you said it's going to be pretty difficult to actually like throw something up there. Right.
Interrupting the broadcast signal would be what you would do, essentially. Yeah, you can't take over the
Okay.
Chiron from the outside, per se, but
Okay.
yeah. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yeah. So, go ahead.
Does he sit in front of a green screen? Because we might not need to take over the whole thing.
You don't know.
Can we apply a zoom filter to him to turn his background green? And then overlay hentai on top of that. Also, for the teleprompter thing, I want to feed Digi an old retro 4chan comment section API random generator. And that's what I want him to put up on the teleprompter.
Gross. Woof.
I was gonna say, we do now
Nuts.
have a 3-foot-tall robot that can sneak into the station and help you get into the system. Just putting that out there for no particular reason.
He has scalpel fingers. In case you need to cut a bit.
Just cut those USB ports open. Just
Not how the internet works, funny boy.
According to how
Okay.
he's stolen servers, yeah, that's how it works. You said break into the computer, and he did.
Guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you said break into the computer, he did. Look, Bunny Boy rolled well on that.
You can hack into the system with a hatchet. You hack it.
It doesn't matter if he knows what he's doing as long as he did his best.
Very true.
Hatchet,
Right.
hatchet.
That's the important
Okay.
part.
So, we'll give it a roll. Catassie, do we want to big brain it? Can we do a Pacific Rim and link our brains together for one giant hacking robot machine?
Yes, time for a Pacific Rim job.
Oh God! Dunk.
It's okay.
Should be the title of this week's episode.
It's okay. We're past safe harbor laws on the East Coast. We're probably fine.
Okay. But this is actually a good opportunity to ask: are some skills in Identico like D&D where you can roll, another person can roll a D20 to provide assistance to the other person, even though it's not physical?
Like if Bunny has electronics and
Yep, which I do.
So electronics
put you
would be
on the spot.
different. No, electronics would be different from hacking. So electronics would be allowing you. So Bunny, I'll give you a scenario with electronics and hacking like that. Bunny would be implanting something that would allow you further access. Like he could implant something into the system that would then allow you to have a backdoor into the system physically, rather than having to hack in from the outside.
I like that idea for the top floor of the new benevolent headquarters building where all of the equipment is.
Yeah. You will remember that one of the things that Titus was doing in the benevolent before he got caught and then had to rush out was setting up some of that surveillance equipment and stuff.
I do remember that.
Okay. So does this mean we're going with both plans of me sneaking in and Catassie hacking?
I mean, I've sent Digi on an adventure with the 4chan comment generator API.
Right. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. So I guess you said we're gonna put something on the servers so that Cassie can do the thing.
Yeah, basically it's like wiring in a wiring into the network essentially. So it's a physical
Okay.
attack versus a software attack.
Oh, physical
Okay.
attack. He's got that down. Hatchets.
Okay. I do that.
Okay. So let's roll for doing it.
Roll the doing it skill.
I feel like we need to roll for doing it sticker now.
Right. That's it. We need it. All right, Bunny Boy.
Cassie, please.
Roll the thing.
Bunny Boy, I need you to make that into an emote, but I need you to make it big enough that Catassie can make the stickers for us. Please.
I need this on my water bottle and on shirt, and I
Yeah.
need some pants, and if possible, I can train you a painting. But
Yeah.
we'll-
Roll for doing it. I'd do it.
Some for stickers too.
All right. Here's the way that this has got to work, though. I need two things. So Bunny, are you going to try to infiltrate the TV station?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Catassie, I need you to roll for Digi. How are you, Bunny? How do you want to get into the TV station?
The old cable guy trick.
Okay, so
Like CIA.
you're gonna do maintenance work basically.
Yeah, I've got my IT guy short sleeve button up shirt
Okay.
on and my cargo shorts / cargo khakis.
All right. There is a. So, are you going back to the same TV station y'all went to the first time, or a different one?
Well, I do know where the server room is in that one. However, I think they might remember our faces.
feel like that's a pretty good assumption.
Or did we get the footage?
Ben tried to get the footage for you.
Okay. Glamour. She's saying glamour. I'm a vampire.
I glow in the
He has
moonlight.
his microphone on. there
Okay.
are two inputs.
Vogue. Let's do it.
So for now, I'll shave. Bunny Boy will shave his beard. Like this is kind of a light beard.
Yep.
Take all this off where my hands are, and just have the big burns, the
Okay.
long burns.
We're going full Wolverine. I got it.
Yeah.
So, how are you going to get into the building?
Walk up to the door and buzz with a cart of I got a cart out of the vehicle. This is the IT cart, the little put, got cables and boxes of stuff. And I'm gonna ring the the business building doorbell that goes to security.
Alright, so we should start gathering bail money.
So, okay.
As your GM, I have to pause you for just a second, because Catassie, would you like to get him a cover before he goes in there? Before he just walks.
Just throw a sheet on top of him. They'll think he's a ghost.
Would you like to try to get him at the front door?
I'm sorry, everyone. He just he's like a dog with a bone. He's just going, just straight line.
Don't we
Never
have that?
apologize
Yes.
Go West.
Never apologize for going full bunny.
Yeah. But also, don't we have that like face censoring thing still, or did that? Because I'm pretty sure that we have that with.
Yeah. That was we realized in the last episode that died alongside Titus and was
Motherfucker.
burned with Titus's body.
See? Dumbass.
It's okay. It's okay. I got mutton chops now. They'll never know.
Throw on like a dollar store stick-on mustache.
Give me the prosthetic nose like Joseph Gordon-Levitt in Looper to make me look like Bruce Willis.
Please give him a cover so we don't have to bust him out of jail in a little while.
I'm on it. What do I roll for that? Is that
roll me
software?
roll me networks first. Let's see. Make sure you can find the right node for this within the.
I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole thing. I'm so sorry.
22.
Okay.
Please make his person's name Tim Computer Guy.
Now roll me. So you could see sort of the network mainframes that are in there. Door access is obviously one of the first ones into the security, but I need you to roll me software to see if you can get around some of the security protocols in there.
Can I have like a Costco membership card or something that I have to make it look kind of official, and then hit the door as she hacks it and go beep and walk through?
Everything is done in the chip in your arm.
Okay,
Nobody uses
remember,
key cards like that.
you guys have reroll points left.
You do.
I rolled a 12, so I'm gonna use one of those reroll bolts.
Okay.
Nice. I kind of like just flying by the seat of my pants here.
4.
What did you roll the second time?
24.
Oh, I thought you had rolled a 4 the second time.
Terry Computerman.
S. Hoover guy.
Here to fix the metal boxes.
I'm here to work on your
Gotta
internet.
plug the cables in and show up with the RJ11s for like old school telephones.
Yeah.
But wrap them in blue electrical tape.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now I have to put it right back up because somebody gave you another point. So you go through.
Thanks, Bit.
You go through. It takes you a little bit of time, but you're able to put in a picture of Bunny's new mutton chops and everything to get him to look right. You've got several different people that are essentially there that could be IT personnel. And with a 24, it takes you a little bit of time, but you're able to get him in and added to where he can go through the front door. Bunny, do you have a chip or not? I can't remember.
I have a fake chip.
Okay, so we will say with the 24 that you're able to at least spoof it at the right time.
Ooh.
Through his glow connection. Because that's so essentially what you're going to do is I need you to give me like a performance or like a deception check, Bunny, because you're going to try to like fake scanning your arm or fake scan at the door at the same time that Catassie is trying to send the signal.
I have neither of those. I specifically, when I leveled up, thought Bunny Boy's not performative. So, good job 2 hours ago, Pete. Okay. Performance, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's gonna be charisma, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, so I walk up to the door and just partially, for my own entertainment, I say beep just to sell it.
Okay.
I rolled a 15.
All right, hold on. Yeah, that's enough to get it like you can kind of like stumble into it a little bit, but you're able to kind of get through the door. Good. And you like awkwardly wheel the cart through the door. You know how you gotta like to get it over the the lip and everything.
I'm gonna whisper at the door, be like, "That's right, as it opens.
Catassie, you can hear this the whole time, by the way.
Dun, 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 dun.
So you get in, and this is a rebroadcast station of where this is coming out of. It's not the main central hub where they would be broadcasting the actual stuff from. It's a smaller, like I said, 3-story building. It's the same one that you guys hit with Ben, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a larger, or not larger, it's sort of smaller 3-story building with a production studio in there as well. And as you are kind of, it's like cable access style inside there, right? Remember, this is the older kind of building that you guys had destroyed the server room and everything in. And as you come back in, or as you're coming in the door, you see a redheaded woman with a clear plastic, almost clipboard style glow in her hand, looking frantic and frazzled. Coming running in, she's like, "Oh my god, oh thank god you're here. All right, we are having such a problem with the computer systems."
Well, as luck would have it, I'm here to fix that problem with your computer systems, madam.
And she kind of looks at it, she's like,
show me.
She's like, you're not a usual guy. What happened to Greg?
Greg got caught on the dark web with some nefarious content at work, actually. So, yeah, I know. You should probably get me in there so I can fix potentially whatever he put on there.
Oh, okay. Look, I don't have time. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for it. It's fine. It's fine. Do you know? Did they tell you where the server room is? Do you know where you need to go?
Yeah, they did.
Okay. All right. Just fix it. We go live, in about 30 minutes or whatever. I need it fixed. Okay.
30 minutes is perfect. I got this. Don't you worry.
Okay.
Do you want to roll deceit or anything like that?
Yeah, you can roll deceit. It's a really low SR though.
No, Bunny Boy can Mr. Magoo for free.
The chef's kiss should give him advantage.
Well, I'm gonna use my thing because I rolled a natural one.
Oh, okay.
So I clearly wouldn't have done that. Okay, cool. An 11.
Okay. She's not paying attention for the most part. She's kind of dismissive of you as you go through, and so she's, but like in a frantic, frazzled
That's
sort of
IT.
way. Yeah, exactly. Like
That's
she just
IT.
needs it
Yep.
fixed. She needs it out. Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So do you go? Remember, server room, second floor.
What was on the third floor? Anything, or was it just the server on the second floor?
Most of it's just offices and stuff like that in the third floor.
Okay, right. Yeah, let's go to the server room.
Okay. Catassie, you're gonna need to. So one of the two of you are actually going to need to do. You're either going to electronically hack the door, or you're going to software hack the door through Bunny Boy's glow.
I have a 4 in electronics and a 3 in software. This is Bunny Boy talking over the thing too. Like,
I have lower electronics but higher software.
Do you want to break into it physically, Bunny Boy?
I think a soft approach might be better.
Okay.
You mean like break it?
No,
Or
no, no.
like-
With your electronics, it'd be like electronic lockpicking, essentially.
Okay.
Of which
Sure.
Catassie has advantage on, I believe, because she has spider's web on her hands, but she's not there, so there you go.
I'm gonna say into it like, pack me up. I'm going in. All right, I'm gonna do it with the
Hacker
electronics. Hacker. Okay, so that's a. I apologize for the wait. That is a 9. I rolled a 2.
Okay, well,
The
so
bonus has made it a 9.
as you were kind of like working through some of it, right? It is just not like it's different. Remember the last time that you guys broke in and you just kind of like slapped the whole thing? It's not like that anymore. It's all pristine, a little tougher to kind of get into. It needs a star bolt. Like, what the fuck is a star? What are those like star
Wow.
screwdrivers? Like, what is that even?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I want to work for this company. Most companies are just like, yeah, they broke in. Just put the lock back. It's fine.
So you're not able to get into the lock that way.
Okay. Well, all right then. Catassie, I need help, bud.
I already started the backup of bunnyboy.exe. What else do you need?
That'll do it. Can you get this door open for me? Hack the mainframe, literally.
Sure, let me hack that mainframe.
Thanks, bro.
17.
Man, you're having a hard time getting through this door.
I'm struggling with everything.
Shit.
Bunny Boy, it's at that point you hear just kind of like ah from downstairs.
The screaming?
Yeah.
Well, that's none of my business. I got things to do.
So, Bunny, what if you tell the frantic, harried lady that what's going on with the computers is affecting your ability to get into the door, and see if you can get like her to let you in? You're like, can you see if your code is whatever's going on with the computers is blocking my entrance?
I can try to do that.
Okay.
I'm sure she will be thrilled at the thought of that. Okay, I want to go to the production manager and tell them to stop what they're doing and be like, hey, let me in the computer room. But more eloquently, such as, Well, do I know where she is?
She's running around frantically. As you go to look for her, she is lying over the body of a taller man who seems to be just kind of on the floor, just kind of like clutching his chest a little bit like that, and like she's leaning him up, and he's like,
What the fuck? Okay, never mind. We're just gonna get in that door.
As you go to turn away, she goes, wait, hold on.
Hey.
And she gets up, like, so another PA is basically holding this guy's up. And as you get up, like, you notice, like, he's kind of a blonde hair kind of guy, a little clean shaven and stuff like that. She's like, I know you're here to fix a computer, but I have something more pressing that I need you to do. How good are you on camera?
Like using it or being in front of it?
Being in front of it. How would you like to be a star today?
The wheels are grinding and turning so hard in Bunny's head. I have a feeling that the rest of everybody else it maybe just be like, no, go up. You can just get in the server room. I don't know, but
We have an opportunity for Catassie.
So,
right, yeah.
As you were sort of pondering the idea, she kind of like gently grabs the thing. She's like, hold on, we got to get you into makeup and everything like that right now, and in wardrobe. Come on. And so she starts pulling you down the hallway to makeup and wardrobe. And she's like, and so they sit you down and they go, this is, what's your name, kid? What's your name?
Franklin.
This is Franklin. He's got to take over Randy's job today. Just don't worry about it. Just, we need him ready and prepped for set in 5.
What are we? Okie dokie.
So they go
What
through.
does Randy do?
They go through a whirlwind of getting you, foundation, makeup, everything. You come out looking, beautiful. They focus the eyes. They got the hair. It's peak bunny boy.
Glint of light off the mutton chops.
Yep. They get you into.
Forgot what chops. Okay, sorry, go.
They get you into a nice, like, not a suit, but just like a nice shirt and some slacks and stuff like that. And they go, okay, we're gonna take you down to set. And so they walk you through.
I'm walking like this.
Exactly.
'Cause I've not really been in dress shirts very much.
And as you're kind of doing that, the wardrobe and makeup person just kind of turns around. She's like, don't do that. You're gonna mess up your peaks. The peaks. Come on.
I gotta get the squiggles out.
She's like, I know. She's like, is this your first time? Like, it's your first time. I get it. Don't worry. You're gonna be fine.
Okay.
Besides, all
How
you're
much
doing.
pizzazz you want?
What's that?
How much pizzazz do you want?
Oh, you got a lot of pizzazz. Don't worry. And so she hits you through the door, and it's a small green screen studio. So if you've ever seen like a Glycee, where it is like one of those round walls, so it is essentially like a seamless behind you, and it's painted with a green screen. And they bring you out a table full of products, different types of products and things like that, and they all seem to be made by different corporations. And they go, okay, you got front page on the .com. You're gonna be the voice on the front page of the .com. You got to sell these products, man.
Did you make me the Prime Day guy?
Maybe.
Is that what happened?
Do you want to know what products you have to sell?
Like beforehand or?
I mean,
Nah.
yeah, they're going 3, 2. The
Do I have a
first
sheet? Like, oh, whatever. Let's just go. Let's do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
So there's a little cheat sheet for each of them right behind the product. And as you open up the box on the first product, it's a mini hand squirrel. It's where you can put like little pieces of a squirrel on each hand, and like you can puppet out a squirrel using your hand.
Okay. Cool. And we're rolling?
Yeah, you're rolling.
Okay.
Okay.
Wants one of those.
Okay, so hey everybody, this is Franklin for NMMS Sales Day. Here you go. Look at these. Got a lot of stuff for you today. Hand squirrels, check them out. Chitter, 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 chitter. Nuts, 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 nuts. No butts. You can have a puppet show with these fantastic squirrels made of 100% imitation cotton and imported from somewhere.
Roll performance check for me with advantage, please.
Let's see here. That would be a 17.
Okay. The guy behind the camera like leans out and gives you like a thumbs up for like the energy. He's kind of like, and he's, by the way, is dressed in a Hawaiian shirt and shorts and flip flops. Got long hair, but he's got the headphones on and stuff. He just kind of like leans out. He's like, yeah.
Nice. Thanks, Craig. My buddy Craig over there, rocking it out, giving me the thumbs up. Yeah, here we go. Next product.
And so then the stage manager kind of does this next product. The next product is a Zen Garden kitty litter box.
Okay, we've got a really interesting one here. It's a kitty litter box, and you're like, wow, why do I need a kitty litter box? But let me show you this. Zen, look at that. You can the cat can take the little rake and scrape it around, and then whenever your cat poops, when your cat relieves themselves gently in this Zen cat box with the bonsai tree next to it here, it will, in fact, the ammonia will help this bonsai tree grow. I have 3 of these at home. My cats love them. And what happens is the cat will scratch around, but then we have a rising plate that sifts through the litter and will create a nice pattern in it. Therefore, looking very nice in your living room, office, bathroom, wherever you want to put it. Wonderful. Also comes with crystals. 3 bags of them. Great stuff. Pick one up today.
Give me another performance check, please.
It's creepy how well you channel the Home Shopping Network and all those other ones.
I definitely want a Zen kitty litter box now. Somebody work that out for me.
That would be do I roll 1 or do I have advantage?
You can roll advantage.
Oh, okay.
I'm giving you. You're performing your ass off, my dude. I'm giving it to you. Okay.
14.
All right. Last product.
Make sure you drink water, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Speaking of just adding water, it's Archie McPherson's Instant Underpants. Just add water. 1 pair.
Oh,
$5.18. Just $5.
$5.18?
$5.18 souls. Yep.
$5.18 souls.
Yep.
Very specific price because we can't cut it any lower legally. I really shouldn't be saying this on the TV, but look at these things. See this? And I'll pull out the little Ziploc baggie.
Yeah. No, it's like in a little can. It's like in a little canister.
Oh, can?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like a can like Altoids would come in. Yeah.
Okay. See this tin? You're thinking, oh, these are breath mints. No, these are underwear. This is a 6-pack of underwear, my friend. Now you stuff these in your pocket. Maybe put them in your bag whenever you go hiking, whatever you like to do. Perhaps you will travel. But let me tell you, these will save your life and your pants. You just add water and boom, they balloon up, and then you can, probably dry them off. You can put them on wet if you want to. It doesn't matter, not my business. But you can slip those buddies on and they will be snug as a bug and keep your in the rug. Lifesavers. $5.18 for a 6-pack. Who would have thought?
All right, one more performance roll, please. Oh wait, there's more. Oh wait, there's more.
Oh wait, there's more.
If you act now, you'll throw in bacon soap.
If you act now, I will give you 3 cans of this. 4. Bunny, what is the math? $14.50.
somebody,
St. Peter's, this is why you should sponsor us. because
somebody
you can
off the
have
side
access to
is
this.
literally doing the math as you're doing the math, being like, "Can we do that? Can we do?" They're like looking at you like, they're like, "Look, can we do that?" And they kind of like shrug. They're like, "Yeah, I guess we can."
Craig's kind of giving me the business right now. A little bit of a face, just like cut it out. But I'm telling you,
Now, Greg's all about it.
You,
Greg's all about it. Yeah.
I know, but I'm
Yeah.
I'm amping it up. He's telling me I can't do it, but whatever. Just do it. Just get him. I'll take the hit. Pay the $1. I rolled a 19.
Did you roll a 19 and break your fucking microphone? at the same time?
Yeah, I did. It can't handle this energy.
It cannot handle the energy.
Amazon,
my
call me for
goodness.
Prime Day.
So he gets done with it and he goes, "All right, cut." And Greg kind of like comes in and takes the thing off. He's like, "Damn, dude, the last guy didn't have energy like this, man. I'm feeling it. I like the vibe."
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, man.
Bro, work on the camera. Thanks
Dude.
for checking me.
Man, see, you fucking appreciate it too, man. A lot of these people don't appreciate it. And he like kind of looks over at the like frantic lady who's like just got her face buried in the clipboard. He's like, "Yeah, man, like they don't fucking appreciate us around here, man."
I'm seeing that. Hey, Craig, do you have access to the server room upstairs? I'm actually here to fix the servers.
Oh,
From
you're
the
the
last
IT guy. They said somebody was
Yeah.
coming out and fixing
Yeah.
shit, man. I haven't been able to get email like all day.
Oh yeah, I'll fix that right up. I just need to get in there. The thing going on with the servers is really kind of frying my ability to get in there for some reason.
Yeah,
So,
man, I feel you. And then he just turns around. He's like, "Break for 15." All right, man, come on up. I'll get you in.
Thanks.
He starts walking into it. He's like, "Yeah, man, like, so do you like, do this stuff on the side? Like, are you like side hustling too? Like, I don't know.
I'm just a humble IT guy.
I don't
I
know,
like
man.
to fix
You got
computers
like,
for people who are panicking.
I don't know, man. Like, you got some like real charisma on the camera, man. Like, you ever thought about like making TV shows and shit?"
I've considered it.
Yeah,
I've considered
dude.
it, but I don't know if they want me.
I don't know, man. Like, we don't have like a lot of good shit out there. It's just this like corporate direct bullshit that like we just push all the time, man. It's just all products.
Yeah, that's probably all they would want me for is pushing products.
Man, I mean, it makes enough of a living. Like, I just, I got a little place downtown, But, I mean, I get it, man. Like, maybe think about, like, being on the inside for a little bit, man. Like, you're kind of good in front of the camera, man. I appreciate it.
Thanks. And I want to give him my number.
All right. He's like, "Oh, yeah, dude. We'll have to meet up for some tacos or something, man. Like, I know this, like, bitchin'
yeah.
place to get tamales. It's up on the east side. Little Quickie Mart, man.
Yeah, the Quickie Mart.
Oh, dude, you know about the
Good
Quickie
stuff.
Mart too? Hell yeah.
I've been by there a couple times. It's good. It's good
Dude, the
stuff.
vibe there is dope.
I'll just like vibe with him for a second and then be
Yeah.
like, "So, look, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know how to."
This-
if they
this
ever
whole-
want me
this whole
back, but
time-
hit me up.
Yeah, he's like, "All right, man." And this whole time you guys are walking down the hallway, and he's just like talking your head off, like just trying to be a bro. And as you get to the server room and stuff, he's like, "Oh man, they left your card here too. Sweet, man." And then like he just kind of like puts his hand on the door and you hear click. He's like, "All right, man, I gotta go. Like, I gotta smoke. I'll be right back. Like, don't let the door close, all right? Because like once the door closes, like you're kind of locked, right? Like, I mean, from the outside, like you can close the door if you're on the inside, but
It's okay.
yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah. All right, cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
Thanks, man. Enjoy your nicotine.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's synthetic shit. They don't give us the real stuff.
Safer
anymore.
that way.
Yeah, I guess
It's safer
so.
that way.
I don't know. My doctor says I should hold off.
Well, what do doctors know?
Yeah, man. Right?
Everybody dies, right?
Yeah. It's all good, man.
All right, Nux.
Nux, dude.
That was painful. Thank you for that. Was presenting was fine, and then the conversation with Craig afterwards really set off my social anxiety, but not the performing part. How to human. My hands. What do I do with my hands?
You broke Mallo. Congratulations.
Pete is so relatable right now, though.
Yeah. I mean, really, in real life, if that was to happen, I'd be like, why are you being so nice? What do you want? Just please. Let's get to this. Let's speed up our walk and go.
You're standing outside of an open server room, by the way. It looks very familiar, by the way.
Yeah, I bet it does. All right, well, I'll pull my cart in, and then the door just...
Yeah, you can just let it close. Yeah.
And then are there cameras in the server room?
There's the one camera from the last time that you know of that's just kind of overlooking the whole server room.
Okay. All right, never mind. I won't do what I was going to do.
Okay. What would you like to do then?
That's a great question. Still riding the high of the performance from earlier, being on TV. My Qualcomm say, Catassie, what do I do? You told me not to break the servers. Do I put something in here? Or do you want me to take them again? Because I can do that.
Well, no.
Okay. I was about to start grabbing a server blade and okay, well.
Your method for server relocation is not ideal. And
okay.
I'm functional for the things that we need to do. So.
Okay. Right. So then don't take them or turn them off.
Right.
You can't see me doing this, but I'm just...
I'm still riding the high from the Craig thing. I can't focus. It was too good at broken. You were warned. No, totally no percussive hands.
Okay.
So,
right.
Are we going to do the background thing in here or the teleprompter thing? Or both?
I think it's both. Right, Mallo? We need access to both of those?
The teleprompter thing, you can... It's going to be like a snake. Like, you're going to have to snake your way through things, but this gets you an easier in to station operations, point to point. Does that make sense? So certain servers and things like that are shared amongst the station. So in journalism, they use their own set of systems that run this teleprompter. And those are usually linked up from different newsrooms around an area and things like that. And so essentially that is kind of what you would be looking for, is ways to manipulate the data flow from a satellite station to the main station.
So a USB dongle.
That's kind of where I was going in bug.
Okay. Is that what we need to do? Just plug something in? Just boop.
I would say for what you're doing, give me an electronics check, because you've got a plethora of equipment with you right now.
I do. Electronics check.
Yeah.
That would be a 21.
Okay, now give me a stealth check to see if you could do and plant some bugs without being seen by the cameras.
Oh,
or camera, excuse me.
Oh, Jeebus. Oh, okay. 16.
Okay. I'll roll
Take
for
it.
camera. Yeah. So the camera is up in one corner, and you remember that from the last time. And you kind of walk in and sort of take a look up to it, and then you move your cart and situate it in such a way that though the camera can see the corner, if there's like 4 servers kind of in the middle of this room, and remember there are workbenches on either side where they were working through all of the different pieces and parts. And we lost somebody. That person is coming back. Okay. So as we're kind of going through all of that, like the servers are in the middle, the workbenches are on either side. So you kind of position your cart in such a way where when you bend down, they can see that you are there. Like they can kind of see like a little bit of your back and maybe like a little bit of your head, but they can't see that what you're working on. So for all they know, anybody that would be watching or monitoring a feed would know that you're just working on a server. And as you're able to slide a couple of the blades out, you're able to fashion a type of dongle / radio kind of piece in there. So like think of it where like you could connect to the exterior modem, essentially to the exterior, and that would just be another input to the switch that runs the servers. So essentially you're giving Catassie a physical backdoor to the network blade servers that are there.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
It's like you're putting a mini hard drive in there for her to execute things off of.
It's like almost like a pineapple, but not a pineapple.
Probably a bit more technologically advanced than a pineapple. And by this age.
Yeah.
Yep.
An armored pineapple.
Armored pineapple.
Cool.
All right. Catassie, you see
You're
a
good.
new server folder light up on your AR.
Excellent. I want to go poking around in there.
Digi pops out from behind the folder and just kind of like, very happy about this.
All right, buddy, time for an adventure.
He just like full on Bugs Bunny dives into the folder icon. And then you just see like a hoof come out with a big thumbs up, and then it goes back down. Buddy boy, is there anything else you want to do at the station before you leave?
Is there like a chart or anything on the wall with like emergency contact numbers or anything like that?
Roll perception for me.
What is perception? Is it intelligence or?
It's intelligence.
Okay. 14.
There is. It's a small set of
Ooh, I see
numbers.
that.
Greg being one of them.
Yeah, I wanna copy those down.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
Some basic low numbers. Yeah.
Catassies or anything else you need?
Can I ask if you guys actually fixed the server problem or not?
Oh. Should I? Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and fix the server problem so
Okay.
they don't call in another tech and then be like, "What's happening here?" and fix it.
Do you know how to fix the server problem, or are you just gonna like, when in doubt, reboot?
Do I? Well,
You have software.
do I know? I do. I'm gonna use another one for my bonus points.
Okay.
Not much better. That would be a 13.
Can I help him? 'Cause I can like talk him through.
Yeah.
Qualcomm.
Go ahead and give me another roll.
Just about to just start moving cables around. This one's on this VLAN.
What'd you get, Catassie?
23.
Okay.
So I don't move things around.
Bunny.
You do, but somehow you do flawlessly.
Yeah, Bunny, give me one more roll then. So she's coaching you through this whole thing.
Okay,
I'm
that's
an
software.
excellent teacher. So get your shit together. buddy.
Getting my shit together. 24.
Okay. With your powers combined, Catassie can see a little bit more of the system now that she's got a backdoor into it now. as well as you physically sitting there kind of working through what it is. And you're able to clear up. Some of it's just like cleaning caches. Some of it's just doing some regular server maintenance that should have been easily done. Right?
Right? Fucking Greg.
Right? Fucking Greg. Fuck Greg.
Greg, come on.
Yeah.
You gotta be up on it. You can't download that stuff on servers.
So after
At
about
least spin up a VM. Go ahead, sir.
No, I was gonna say, after about 30-45 minutes, you get it fully cleared, and it looks like data is flowing correctly. And it also doesn't look like the physical device that you have put in there is being seen from the outside.
Yes.
So,
Excellent.
what else would you like to do, Bunny?
I would like to put things back where they were, like looking all serverly and normal. Take my cart, and as some 80s synthwave music plays, I want to walk out of the room and close it and head downstairs. And if ladies there, I'll be like, "You're all good now."
All around, you start hearing people's glows go off, like ding, 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 as people
Oh,
start
the
getting their
emails.
email and shit like that.
Maybe I'll walk down there like this. Suck it, Greg.
So, the lady doesn't really pay attention to you too much. She's just kind of like, "Hey, good job, all right," and then she just kind of keeps walking.
Yep. It's life of a VIT guy.
Sometimes life imitates art, and art imitates life.
Oh. Can I give her a... No, never mind. I'm at the half of mine to give her a bill, but no. It's fine.
Okay, fair enough.
For contracting my performance services as well.
Oh, okay. Technically, you work for the same company. Just putting that out there.
Yes, I'm not going down that hole.
Okay, fair enough. All right. You are able to like walk all the way out, and as you get outside, your man's out there just smoking on a vape pen. He's like, "Hey man, it was cool seeing you, man. Like, drop by again, dude."
For sure.
All right, man.
Thanks, Greg. He's been vaping for half an hour.
You get the sense that he's kind of like this is local access. Like
He's a 45-minute break kind of guy.
he's a 45-minute break kind of guy. Yep. So,
Yes.
he as you put, I'm assuming you put all your stuff back in the gator.
Yeah.
He kind of looks back at you and he's like, "It's a weird fucking ride, dude, but I dig it, man. I dig it." And you assume drive off without really talking to him.
I'm just gonna sunglasses and do this
Nice.
and then take off.
All right. And as you take off, we're gonna go with that 80 synthwave sunset kind of vibe going, leaving out of here. That's how you do a successful infill and exfil right there.
Thank you, Catassie. You saved my bacon.
Got
So-
you, bunny.
And with that, we will end tonight's episode. Thank you all for joining us and sticking around a little bit longer after the break for us. We will be back here again next week. Until then, subscribe to the podcast, subscribe to our YouTube channel, leave us some love there, 5-star review or a thumbs up, a subscribe, all that good stuff would be fan-fucking-tastic. Until then, be good to yourselves, be good to each other, drink your water, take your vitamins, get the damn shot, you know, and if you don't want to get the shot, just get it anyways and tell people you didn't. It's fine. Until next week, we love you. We'll see you then. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.